So today is day one of the new approach that we're going to have for the business. I'm actually driving the truck, which is tripping me out because I'm not a truck driver. So it's huge. So I'm getting used to it. But yeah, I'm headed to do a thrift with me. I'm running a little late. And then I'm going to go to the storage unit and get things ready for my show and whatnot today. And I just don't know. I'm just going to be figuring it out, y'all. So I hope you stay along with me for the ride. And hopefully everything stays safe while I'm driving this big old beast. And that's it. See you soon. Yay, I made it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I made it. Dun, 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 dun. So I made it to my Thrift with Me spot. Hopefully folks are going to join me. This is the first time going. This is very close to the storage unit, so it's really great because whenever somebody wants me to pop in and say, hey, does this local place have this? I can look and see if they have it. So I can be your personal shopper in the drop of a hat. So if that's something that you are kind of like, hey, I need a personal shopper, I need somebody to like grab these things for me at any given time, I'll be able to, if I'm at the storage unit, I'll just be able to pop right over. It's like literally 1 or 2 minutes from the storage unit. So that's a good thing. So this is kind of what a day in my life is going to look like. I'm going to do a little video like walking too, and then I'm going to do my thrift with me, and then hopefully I have some good finds for folks. That's it. All right, there goes the beast. She's parked, or he's parked, and then we're headed over. Hopefully there's not a problem with me recording. I didn't get a pre-approval. Since I'm just doing a quick pop-in, I'm not doing it, not getting the approval, so we'll see what happens. Okay, y'all. That was amazing. Oh my God, was that awesome? I had a decent amount of people show up to pick up items. I've got a heavy bag full of goodies that people claimed and a couple of things for myself. I couldn't help it. Oh my God. Wait till y'all see them. So a couple of things for myself. I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna have lunch. And then I am going to prep for my 2 o'clock and whatnot. And yeah, that's my day so far. This bag is heavy. Oh my God. It's a workout, y'all. Look at it. It's heavy. Oh my God. He stuffed everything in there. I cannot believe he stuffed everything in there. It doesn't seem like there's everything. But I guess it is. Wow. Do a jewelry live on Earth App, in a little bit. Do like an hour and a half. And I decided to do that because I was just like weirded out about what happened at our storage unit. And of course, like whatever policy people have, that's the policy they have. And of course, if we're told a certain thing, we're going to abide by it. We're not going to be real workers. But I've seen other people go live at their units, and so I had gone live a couple of times before, and this was my 3rd or 4th time going live. But this is one where I set it up, and but I was closer to the door, so you could probably hear me more. But okay, so I was doing my live on one of the platforms that I do my lives. It was a show, and I hear that this like creaking, like if something's haunted. That's what it sounded like. Something was haunted. If somebody was coming for me, it was a ghost. I was like, oh my God, what the hell? I was like, oh my God. So I was kind of freaking out because I was doing my show, but I was hearing that noise, and I was like, what is going on? And so all of a sudden someone's opening the door, and I knew it wasn't Josh. So it was like, who is that? Oh my God, who is that? Because I'm right by the door. And then she's like, oh, someone's in there. Okay, so the person that was opening, I don't think that she knew that someone was in there. Even though she heard me talking, I think that even though she heard me talking, I think that she didn't realize that people are being crazy drivers right now. But she didn't realize that I was in there. So she was opening the thing. Instead of saying like, excuse me, knocking on the door, she started to open it. And so I was like, it scared me so badly, and it scared the people that watch me. They're like, oh my God. And she's like, the door has to be open. we have a policy, door has to be open or it's grounds for termination of the unit. And, okay, the fact that there was no warning or anything before she's so heavy-handed is like, you know, maybe that's my years of retail, because, you know, I would have handled it differently, but, you know, everyone's individual. But it's really interesting because this place that we're renting right now, when we rent to tour it, and you've probably seen other videos where we're like, oh my God, what the heck? We toured it. It was clean, no smell, mellow. There were carts there to load and unload, all that stuff, okay? So we're like, okay, cool, this place is gonna be great. Very first time that we came, when we were moving our stuff in, the smell of urine it knocked you back. And instead of them like cleaning it promptly, they're like, oh yeah, people bid on storage units, and it always gets messy like that. Okay, so they know it gets messy like that, so why don't they clean it when they know that it does? Because people pay a lot of money to rent it, and they make a lot of money because those units are not cheap and they're full. So we're like, okay, maybe this is a one-off. Maybe it's a one-off because you know, they said that happened. But ever since then, it has been extremely dirty, no carts, elevators broken, doors broken for cars to come in and out, so anybody could just walk in and out. The security part of it is like gone. If anybody could just drive in there, it's bad. So Josh knew, the hubster, he knew I was going to be going in there, and he's so worried that he's like, you need to take Mace with you. So I have Mace as on my list of, don't forget to take to the unit. And so we were talking about it, before this happened today. We were talking about it, and we were like, you know, Josh was like, you know what, if I were
in 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 70 for Boulder Highway.
He's like, if I were you, I would just figure out a way to
in 1.5 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 70 for Boulder Highway.
Go live at Eartha, you know, just go live at Eartha. So versus going to the unit, because he doesn't think it's safe. You know, at first when we were first doing it, he's like, okay, this could be possible. But now he's just like, you know what, you really, you know, you should think about that. So I think that's going to be the deal. So I'm going to, when I have a thing live, I'm going to do the prep pictures for it, because the door will be open, and then I'm going to load them up in bins and bring the rack, bring the steamer, all that stuff, and then just prep it, do all that stuff at Eartha and go live at Eartha. But I won't do more than a rack full. So I'm gonna have to have the items like really curated and know what I want. If it's clothes, if it's jewelry, I have pretty much all the jewelry with me. Bags, I'm gonna have to curate and bring with me. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I know this is a long story about it, but you know, I'm kind of like still recovering off of being super scared, because I was already kind of nervous. Being there. But you know, I still like shipped everything. Well, I packed everything to ship and did all that. And so, oh man, I don't know if I was supposed to ship the stuff or Josh was. Okay, I guess I need to call him as soon as I get off for today. Okay, so that's it. If that's not enough. So happy Thursday, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.